Yeah. So obviously being able to go double support item, you can still get that on the Nautilus in this situation. But I guess the Nautilus will be doing a lot of the farming. You want to get those souls on the center, which obviously will scale really well in the later stages. And we do see the Lucian Nami obviously coming out with Milio banned away, so both teams mirroring the lanes in which they have picked things.
Well, you got to get the eye drops in before you play the game. Also after the game, just to keep those eyes healthy, generally a good idea. Yeah, it absolutely can, as it looks like we're just about ready to hop onto the Rift for game number 1. We do see Execute has picked up Teleport here on the Nautilus as well, so doesn't feel very threatened about this laning phase, and we'll try to utilize that as the game comes along with triple Teleport on the team.
It didn't actually take much damage.
He's fine.
Staying up.
Okay, they're gonna hit level 2. That was an interesting hook, as the root will come down and prevent any further chase. Still, even so, is level 1. Here's a little invade from Peanut, trying to get on top of Willer here, who is in a bit of trouble. Gonna get knocked into basically the wall, but not quite, as Willer will flash and die anyway. Forces the follow flash from Peanut, I suppose, but that's first blood for the HLE Esports jungler.
Interestingly enough, you see Henna actually coming back with a support item. I wonder if they'll give Farm now to Execute so we can get his, if they are going the double support item. Oh, Viper.
Yeah, we see the Ignite already coming in, and they're trying to deal damage to Execute. That bubble might help out a little bit, but you can see this guy is basically impenetrable right now, as here is Peanut. He is in the bottom lane. That's another root, but he'll just wait it out. I mean, they're not even under the turret just yet. Really nice flash, though, from Henna. Excellently done, and that is going to be Peanut going down. Nice that first strike or something. Here's another look at this bottom lane play.
Oh, it's the red buff. So I was wondering what gave Peanut the aggro after the flash, and because he used his buckler on the center, the red buff gave him aggro. So.
And you see Peanut is going to get stunned up here. He's going to be kited down quite a bit as Henna puts some damage into him as well. Not able to get him low enough for any potential Viego all-ins, but on the Dragon, there is a ward. They know this is happening, and the package just used probably timing out here. It doesn't look like Firax want to challenge this at all?
Yeah, I mean, Doran had a TP advantage. They had the package as well. I just think there's no realistic situation where Firax wanted to go for that fight, but those souls as well. I would be interested to see how many stacks the Senna has, just because obviously this is a lot more farming than we have historically seen for like a fasting Senna. Even though, to be honest, this makes more sense.
Yeah, trying to get onto Doran here, clear near his Meganar, but not quite able to get there as Doran just too fast with the Ghost. And yeah, I mean, Henna also has that kill, so helping to shore up a little bit. Execute gonna spot Peanut. I mean, this Dragon isn't even up yet, but they're still just kind of hanging out in mid. Yeah, the timing a little bit off, it feels like, especially now Zeka's just able to go back, pick up a package, and teleport in if he needs to. And doesn't even need to teleport.
I think it's so important because...
Oh, the predict Viper! He's just gonna get caught out just like that! Has to flash, nearly goes down, but he at least gets that culling in, and now Willer goes down. He gets a bit low closer, finally gonna join the fight. He wasn't here for any of this.
But regardless, there just wasn't enough damage, wasn't enough CC coming through, and we end up seeing Viper living. And now, Clay, you're in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's gonna hop the wall, run into a Poppy. He does flash, and that might give him a little bit of an extension, but this is a long jungle. That hit is not gonna knock him into the wall. As Clear is getting low, but the Ghost coming in from the Udyr, and they should be able to take him down. That they do. As the rings explode. Yeah.
It's only 60 souls right now, 63, which isn't that many. Means you're gonna be waiting a lot longer.
Oh boy, Execute is gonna get that dredge line, but Henna's just left out to dry. He doesn't have a dredge line himself, and Doran can just hang out under the turret forever. As the hook now gonna come in and Execute goes down. I think he was kind of out actually.
He was.
But then I don't know about this. This looks like desperation. I mean, even if they do get it, they're giving up Infernal Soul, so even that is not a great trade.
I think you have to try something. Force an objective when the package is down. This is probably going to go horribly wrong, but you have to try.
You gotta try. Zeka's gonna try to TP in, speaking of which, as that tidal wave goes a bit awry, as everybody's in the back of the pit, and they are getting a nice little setup actually on the backside there, but Willer is going to take down the Baron now, as HLE Esports looking to clean up as much of them as possible afterwards. So they get the objective, but a couple of people are getting out with this one.
You know, I expected that to go far worse. I really thought they were just going to be gone there, so it does work out.
The flash on in, trying to set something up. He's got Senna around, but it ends up to Clear. Oh, he will live just barely. As here comes Closer. Did they get him in? No, they did not, as now Henna is going to be sniping him down. Look at that range. As Henna will take a couple of extra kills. Just trying to hit the big one. And, there it is, half health.
You know what?
On to Henna.
I expected more.
Yeah.
I genuinely expected a bit more. It's a lot, but I expected more.
It's definitely a lot. Now Doran, he just gets to do whatever he wants. Why are we flashing onto Udyr here? Are they actually going to catch him?
No.
Like, why? What? Closer!
What are you doing?
He's just dead! Oh no, the chase goes horribly wrong as we have a couple of stragglers going down for free, and now Willer's going down as well. That was just very confusing as a decision to chase the Udyr and then just totally caught out. And now Zeka's got a package for the Elder Soul, the Elder Drake.
Well, good luck, Fearx. Yeah, I think they really need to just explode someone, get the resets on the Viego. I'm not even sure that'll be enough. That has to be the hope, right? You just need to pop someone. Execute needs to be leading the charge with the engage. Ideally, they catch Zeka before he packages, but that's going to be such a long shot. Yeah,
I mean, if Fearx win this one, like that's going to be insane. Look at that damage. That's not a clear. And yeah, he's mini-Gnar, but like, come on.
That's the damage I was expecting.
Kind of insane stuff. Execute's like, please, I want to engage. Please don't kill me. Zeka going a little bit too ham as the Azir value is kind of insane, but it's a little bit not insane enough, as now it's only clear, and he is going to get bubbled, and down he goes. That'll be Elder Drake to the side of Palmolive Esports, and maybe just the game.
Yeah, I mean, Zeka went in, he went hard, but he did so much damage there. Traded his life for the Elder for the game, and, well, I mean, they don't even need the Elder. They're just going to end here, and for a game where it felt like, you know, Fearx didn't have the most control, but they were keeping it sort of even. They really just completely collapsed in the later stages of this game. You can see the veterancy from Palmolive Esports definitely having a lot of value there.
Yeah, I feel like they just waited until Fearx made a mistake, and then the game was over. GG. Game number one. Yeah, it seems like they didn't want to go Corki Rumble, maybe, so...
Yeah, they wanted more of an AD damage profile.
Yeah.
Which I think, honestly, Fearx pretty fortunate in that regard, because I really feel like if you're playing Renata into Corki, you're just going to get one shot before every...
No way. Okay, for a sec.
Yeah.
I mean, they hovered a bunch of stuff, and then they landed on that one. I'm like, wait, no way. Okay. Lee Sin makes a lot more sense.
Kind of put you on the back foot. For Viper and Delight, need really level 3 before they can contest much.
The flash handshake, again, not the first time. And Viper has barrier, but he is going to take a massive chunk of damage. They also get the heal here out of Delight.
Pretty happy with the outcome, you know. The early lane didn't go great, but somewise.
Uh-oh, Zeka. Okay, he is going to jump, but the Q hits in midair. And now Zeka, he's got a flash. And Willer is not going to follow on that one. Just happy to get the summoner down.
And that becomes very difficult if the enemy jungle is shadowing, if the enemy jungle is there. So Zeka, trying to play aggressive, gets punished. We'll get some support from Peanut to push the wave in.
Yeah, could end up being some kind of 2v2 here. Zeka's very low, though, and here's Willer. Has to jump away, and Peanut comes back to help out. They're not able to capitalize on this one.
Yeah, very well played by Peanut to ensure no chance the Sonic Wave would hit by getting in front of it. And end result is Zeka's able to escape and survive.
A little bit of a chase here on this one. Has to flash the handshake, and now a little bit of a slow onto Viper once again. Just trying.
We did know this was a possibility, that this could happen again. I was hoping it wouldn't happen so soon, you know, give Mooney a bit of a recovery period. But he is not going to be happy.
Okay, well, Ignite is going to come down, and level 6 is hit here. The ult comes down on the clear as well, and you know, those Swifties keeping him in range, but it's Udyr after all, and he just doesn't care.
And you know you don't have to deal with that Corki later. It's a Tristana. So still a champion that scales well, especially with the backing of the Emilio, but...
Oh, trying to jump away, but he still gets swept up, and Peanut's a little bonus here, but it's a 2v2, and maybe it's not the bonus they wanted as Closer takes a while to go down. Willer, desperate to get something, but he just goes down as well. It's 2 kills to the side of Palmolive Esports in the 2v2. Let's take a look at that bottom side 2v2 as well. Exhaust has to be used by Henna, and everything is going on Palmolive Esports' way. The overburn here from the side of Doran. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Just barely under that turret. And they time it here right before the spawning of the Rift Herald at 14 minutes, so they're able to just continue to stay grouped up. Now it does look like Fearx do want to challenge this. That ult.
What is that equalize?
I never want to see that again, ever. As now, Clear's getting in there, and now they don't have an equalizer. Do they have a chance in this one? As Delight and Viper doing tons of damage to Henna here, and the bailout is not enough as Viper stays alive, even flashes over the wall. As Doran getting incredibly low, Closer picks up a couple, but he is the only one here on the side of Fearx who's able to do anything. I guess he only got the one as well, and that's the Rift Herald. I'm sorry, Ox. I wish we could analyze this game. We just don't have time. Now it's 5 members of Fearx. Where's the equalizer now? He just holds on to it. I guess it just came off cooldown. That one was a big one. And Fearx, I'm not sure why they even got caught in this fight, but it is a disaster. Life Esports, they are the conductor of this train that is truly off the rails. And Delight is going to force the flash here from Henna.
Yeah, this game they gave them a bit more of a push, you know, going to the top ult.
Viper's getting in there. That kick, though, is pretty good. Zeka doesn't seem to care, just stands and fires as Closer is going to go down, burning to the insane Viper damage. This game is just feels a little bit donezo, Ox.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of mirroring the execute engage in the last game, where it looks good.
That one was good. All right, Doran, but the exhaust is too strong. And he is going to get him, though, as no bailout comes out of Clear. Desperate, he wants to do damage, but he doesn't have any damage items, as is the case with every Udyr in the LCK. And down will go Clear, and that will be the game, I'd imagine. Doran's just going to continue pushing. He stays alive. And Life Esports as a team will move down mid.
There's far too many moments in this series where Fearx had done like 5% more damage. It could be a different series. This one was a little bit late in the game.
Oh, we're flashing in Closer. Oh no, my guy. He is going to get back into the pits, or the fountain rather. Very different in this scenario. Willer hits that Q, and maybe he shouldn't have. Interesting. And now Zeka going to hop away. And they have another wave. They actually have a chance, but the Sun turret is up. As Fearx will stand their ground, but the Nexus now laid bare, and Henna is going to be executed as well. And Closer just being chipped away here by Zeka, the 2 mid laners, and the Udyr still can't kill anything. They finally got the Tristana. As we're just completing the tutorial here for Life Esports. They take down every single inhibitor. And that'll be the game, guys. 21 minutes, and Life Esports take game 2.
And they show that's how you chase down an Udyr, right?
Yeah.
They won't make the same mistake.